set up with you. Clip this to your jacket here. Over your shoulder. That.
Malachi, Damani Jackson was at practice the other day. Did you get a chance to see? I know you're practicing, but did you get a chance to see him and talk with him a little bit?
Oh yeah, I saw him. I really ain't talked to him for real because he was kind of on the side. But I talked to him before. I actually hosted him when he was a recruit coming to Bama, and so yeah, we still pretty cool though.
What advice would you give him, kind of coming here and joining Alabama? You just committed last night.
Yeah, I would just say just be ready to come in and work, and it's really a unique experience just to go against the best of the best each and every day.
How much thought have you given to maybe coming back and maybe playing with him?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm really just trying to be where my feet are at right now and worry about these last games we got.
A lot of the Michigan players, they were talking about how hard of a hitter Caleb is. Just what's the hardest hit you've seen him make, and just how hard of a hitter is he?
Hardest hit I seen Caleb make. I don't know. I can't even count, to be honest. But yeah, he definitely had that mindset of running through tackles, not two tackles. So yeah, he got a couple of big hits.
A lot of you can hit in the secondary. Who is the hardest hitter in the secondary?
The hardest hitter in the secondary. I would have to. I like to think of myself as the hardest hitter in the secondary.
Malachi, Michigan players mentioned they've also switched off their iPads. They're watching film together. That was officially shut off yesterday. What are your kind of thoughts on that, the state of things in college football?
It's just a unique experience. I think with my teammates, we just get to watch film together more, and I think that's really helping us a lot. Just watching film and talking through what we see with each other, how we're gonna play this type of look, and I think it's really good for us because that's also team bonding as well. Getting closer to your brothers, knowing what he thinks on the field when he sees certain stuff.
A lot of Michigan players have been talking about having to stop Jalen Milroe. How hard is it going to be to stop J.J. McCarthy? Just what challenges is he right?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be definitely a tough challenge. Probably one of the toughest challenges we have this year, and his resume speaks for itself. He goes out there and performs great each and every week, and puts his team in winning situations.
J.J. McCarthy also said something about Caleb Downs. He kind of heard through the grapevine that he was good from the start, be able to play right away. He played with his brother in Semis. Is that something you saw in Caleb? That as soon as he got to Alabama, he was going to be a guy that's going to be able to contribute right away?
Yeah, that is something I saw about him. Just by him coming in, and he's always up there meeting when he first got here. Each day he's up there with the coaches, meeting each and every day, learning different positions, learning as much as he can, steady asking questions. But he also had a lot of confidence in himself. He's very confident in what he does, and he puts a lot of work in to be confident. But yeah, I saw it as soon as he came in through the door.
When did he stop feeling like a freshman to you?
I would say that's kind of a hard question because I be having to remind myself that he is a freshman, even in the spring and stuff like that. But I would say probably after the spring, once he got settled in for real, and just hanging around him, talking to him cracking jokes here and there and stuff like that. But yeah.
You're a few years older. Does he ever, just from a non-football standpoint, have a freshman moment? Does he act a little bit young sometimes, or is he just an old man at heart?
I ain't gonna lie. So we was getting on the plane to come up here, and usually Caleb, he be chilling. He might wear his little glasses or something. But I get on the plane, and I'm walking back on the plane. Cuz got his feet propped up. He chilling, kick back, and I had a little digital camera with him. He bro, take my picture. So I get this is a fun experience for him being in college for the first time and experiencing the college football playoff.
We obviously don't get to watch practice very much. Yesterday was the first time since basically the Sugar Bowl last year, and we don't get to see a ton when we're there. Coach Shaven obviously works the DBs and gets on y'all a little bit. What's it like having him work with y'all's group for most of practice?
Having Coach work with us, man, it's really fun. we know he's gonna challenge us, and when he's getting on to us, we know that's just gonna bring out the best in us, and it's gonna make us better each and every day. And just listen to what he say, not how he's saying it, but listen to what he's saying, and take it and apply it to your game.
Sort of similar to that, with his background being the DB coach and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any small intricacy, or even if it's technique or philosophy, that he's instilled on you guys specifically, where you haven't really heard it anywhere else?
I would just say we preach technique a lot, and but it shows up on the film. Like if we have a negative play, he could tell you why you had that negative play. You either drop stepping right here when you're coming out your break, or you're not staying square in your scooch, your shoulders are turned. It's just little nuances that he gives out here and there that we take and try to implement on the field.
Does he spend a kind of more of a substantial amount of time with you guys specifically?
Yeah, coaches in our room watching film probably most of the time, and so it's always great going in there with him. You know he's gonna have a lot to talk about, a lot to say, and a lot to coach you up on, and he's never gonna let you relax or be complacent. And that's one of the things I love about coach. He's always gonna push us to the best. Even when we did our best, he's gonna push us even harder.
Is that super stressful when he's in there watching tape with you guys, or is that more of like a fun type of experience?
I would say this year has been more of a fun type of experience, just because you know, a lot of people think Coach Saban not a funny guy or a nice guy. He's just mean all the time. But it's actually been fun to be around, cracking jokes here and there while we watching film, get a few laughs here or there. And but yeah, it's just fun. Like I feel like the whole DB room, I guess you could say Coach Saban's a part of that too. It's close this year with T-Rob and all of us, all the team bonding we've been doing. We just became very close and a tight-knit group.
Is there one specific like funny moment that you can recall from throughout the season?
I'm trying to think. One funny moment throughout the season. I don't know, but he has his days. He got his days for sure.
I think there was that clip from like SEC Inside where he like said something to carry on about like you want to piece me through.
Oh.
How much of practice does he kind of get in there with y'all?
Yeah, he does it quite a bit. Usually we go up to him, messing with him and stuff like that, and then he say something slick like that. But yeah, it's always a good time when he does that. Kind of shows that he can still be fun, but still be about business at the same time.
Are you locked in this week? Are you shedding all the nerves? Are you preparing just you personally?
Yeah, kind of been taking it like a regular week. Definitely been just trying to enjoy the time that we have down here, but also making sure I'm still studying the other team, and yeah, really just I'm really just cooling, not cooling, but I don't feel too nervous or nothing right now.
You seem laid back.
Yeah.
Coach Saban's known for always being dressed real sharp. If you were a coach, what would your game day fit be?
If I was coach, my game day fit. That's a great question. If I was coach, my game day fit would probably be like a little something crimson with some houndstooth in there. But I don't know if he would want to mess with that. Like probably like a crimson jacket, houndstooth pants, something like that, just to show the culture.
JJ McCarthy on film. What have you guys seen from being able to study JJ over the last couple of years?
Yeah, he does a great job of controlling their offense with motions and timing up different snap counts, giving different looks, checking to see what the defense is in, and getting his team in the best situation possible to be successful. And he's going to be a real tough challenge this year. I mean, this game, and you know he does a great job of extending plays when he has to, and getting the ball to his playmakers.
About Roman Wilson, Cornelius Johnson, they both bring different things to the
Yeah.
table. Have you guys done anything special to kind of prep for those different skill sets?
Not nothing special, but they definitely been doing it. Like Roman, he does it definitely motions a lot throughout the game. I think they got a motion every snap that I've watched in the games. So that's probably the most challenging thing, just knowing what we're going to go to when they motion, knowing that they are going to motion, and just get it communicated across the board.
Freshman Samaj Morgan, you guys take note of him?
Yeah. I've been watching Samaj. He's a very good explosive player. I think he did punt returner now, right?
Here and there.
Here and there?
He did his first one in the Big Ten.
Yeah. But yeah, he's an explosive player, and wasn't getting that many looks early on in the season, but as the season kept going on, he's been getting more and more targets.
When you face an offense that uses tight ends a lot, like Michigan does, are there any nuances to how you have to prepare for facing that?
I would say we just have to be more aware of where they are, because like you said, they use their tight ends a lot. But I think playing Georgia kind of helped because they use their tight end a lot, and so it's kind of like have the same mindset of going from Georgia to Michigan, and their style of offense is both using their tight end a lot, and it's just something that we got to be on the lookout for, and just communicate it and make sure we're executing the right call.
As far as the rushing game goes, if you guys, obviously Michigan ran the ball 35 straight times against Penn State. Is that something that you guys have been prepping more for, even in the secondary, being able to come down and make those plays?
Yeah, we know that's one of their strengths. They love to run the ball, like you said. They run the ball. They didn't even pass the ball in the second half against Penn State, and that's something that they want to do, and it's proven that they can go out there and do it. So that's definitely been an emphasis this week in practice, and yeah, we just try to take everything with the same mindset, same mentality. Cause every team wants to run the ball. Cause you run the ball well, you're going to win the game. And so that's been our thing. Making sure we're wrapping up and thudding good in practice.
What's it been like working with Coach Steele this year? Obviously, you had Coach Goldie the last couple years, but just him coming in.
Being with Coach Steele this year, it's been great. He's a guy that's, like I said, he's always gonna stay on us. He's never gonna let us be below the standard. He's always gonna hold us to that Bama standard. And I think that's one thing I love the most. Him just coming in and bringing the Bama standard back. Just making sure everybody know how important it is to do stuff the way that we do stuff, and that it works. And we just all have to trust the process. And nothing in life is gonna be easy. He always tells us that, and he does a great job of getting us prepared for the games and putting us in successful situations in the game.
Talk about him wanting to bring that Bama standard back. What were some early memories, maybe from fall camp or in spring practice, where he was kind of trying to implement that?
Yeah, probably when we early in camp, when we wasn't like having our best days, so to say, or too many people had low, so we wouldn't get enough turnovers. He would just steady harp on that. He still harps on that to this day with the turnovers and stuff like that. But his level of energy that he brings to the meeting room, on game days, to practice. It's just great to have that coach that's always gonna push you to your limits and want the best for you.
You're a player that's dealt with injuries while being in school. So just speak to what all that entails to kind of go through an injury, continue to remain positive or remain upright, and kind of get back to the playing.
Yeah, it definitely can be tough on the player when you go through injuries and stuff like that, because we love to play the game of football, and when that's taken away from you, it's kind of hard sometimes. But I just think in times like that, you just need to be around your teammates as much as possible, and try to keep a positive mindset. But it's also gonna make you stronger when you have to deal with certain adversity, and that's the way I kind of looked at it, as just some adversity that I had to go through, and was meant to be is gonna be, and just try to take it positive and keep pushing forward.
One of your teammates, Justin Boydby, dealt with his own injury process as well. Kind of what's it been like to see him work his way back, have a great season, and you're having a great season too?
Yeah, I'm just so proud of Justin, man. Like you said, we definitely missed him on the field last year. I'm just glad that he's back healthy and being able to play this game that he loved.
Yesterday we heard from a couple of your guys on the offensive side of the ball that you moved away from the tablets and gone to a more group film study.
Yeah.
Amid the sign stealing stuff, today we heard from the Michigan players that they did the same thing in November. Do you think that that's kind of become a general concern in college football?
I would say I would say yes, kinda, if you make it that way. But at the end of the day, like it's all about execution on the field. You can know what this team's gonna run, but you still have to stop it at the end of the day. So yeah, it really all comes back down to the same thing it would take that if that wasn't going on. But yeah, it's just different, and I think the team is handling it well.
How big are games like this? Last year, Brian Branch had a career game in a bowl game, and look where he is now for an early draft pick.
Right.
What is your message to some of the guys that you have a big game like this, you can really at the next level? And Coach Saban talks about that he wants to elevate your guys' value.
Yeah. Well, when you play against good competition and on a big stage like this, it's always gonna bring a lot of eyes, and we all want to play our best, not only for ourselves but for the team. And with team success come individual success, and it's just a great opportunity to go out there and have fun and play with your brothers. I don't think anybody needs to go out there and try to do something they haven't been doing all year, because what we're doing has been working. But yeah, it's definitely an opportunity for us to go out there and create value for ourselves, and we look forward to doing that.
Malachi, you've been with Coach Saban for a few years now. Have you noticed any changes in how he treats the team and how he's related to you guys this year compared to previous years?
I feel like Coach, I want to say more lenient. I would say he's more kind of like open. He's more open to us. He talks to us a lot. Like I said, with the jokes and stuff, I think this the year he's made the most jokes I've ever heard him make before. And yeah, it's just good to see that we brought that side out of him. I kind of credit that to us a little bit, because some people are like kind of scared to like talk to Coach and make jokes at Coach or with Coach. But with us and like in our position group, we talk to Coach like he T-Rob or anybody else. We just joke around with him, and let him show that side out, because he like when we joke around with him and talk to him and stuff like that. But I would say that's the biggest thing I've seen him change.
Any jokes stand out that you remember that you can share?
Nah.
What about his dance moves? Can you tell us a little bit about those?
Oh yeah, he got a little dance move. He got the little sideways. I think that's his favorite one. 'Cause every time he hit a dance, that's the one he go directly to. So I think that's his favorite one.
Every time? It's been multiple times?
I think he did it my freshman year, and then he did it.
Like when you won the title?
Yeah, and then he did it. I'm trying to think. I think it was either SEC. He probably was SEC or what's it called. But whenever we just start, like whenever we have a big win or something, and then Coach walk in and we just start hooping, hollering, and jumping around him, that's when he usually does it. He just don't come out and do it on his own. We kind of like pressure him into celebrating a little bit.
You've known Coach for a while, and every year there's questions about, is this it? Is this it? But then you just got a big commitment yesterday from USC transfer. What does that say about he's not done, he's not slowing down, and what's the message to the future of Alabama?
I think it's in good hands. I have no idea when Coach will stop coaching, but I think he's still in it for the long haul, and it shows like by the way he comes to meetings and stuff like that. He still takes on the day just the same as he would have when he first started, and I think that's the greatest thing about coming here, like just seeing Coach's consistency, like each and every day. He's sticking to the same schedule, same routine that he has been for a very long time, and that's why he's a great coach, because he's staying consistent.
Jalen Milroe's been a big part of the season, obviously. Do you have a favorite Jalen Milroe story that you can share, either on the field or
I would say, I don't know. I just like me and Miro. We always like from the first game after warm-ups or something like that. After we get done, like I always go dap him up and tell him like, "Go be you, play your game. We behind you. We love you, brother." Like every time, that's one of the things I look forward to the most. Like with Jalen, and then just seeing him perform out there each and every Saturday, man. It's just been very fun to watch, and just seeing him grow as not only a player but as a person and a leader on this team. It's been phenomenal to watch.
Talking about Jalen, there's the video that came out a couple of days ago. The material on giving the whole team the Lynx shirts. Can you talk about that moment and how Lynx was something y'all embodied this year?
Yeah, it was very thoughtful of them, I would say, and it was around the holiday season too, and that says a lot about their character. You know, they want to allow their teammates to make profit off their link and the name, image, and likeness, and I think that's a good thing. That's a big thing. It shows that they're not selfish with what's coming in for them or whatever. But it really wasn't nothing like too much about the bread or whatever. But it's just nice to know that we can get paid for that now. So yeah, we definitely appreciate them.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
Mic from you, and then we're going to the other room.
All right.
Follow me.